no fun when you're alone. But no matter what we're going through, together we can find our way home. So come on and sleep over, and everything will be just fine. You and I can wait until the sun. So come on and sleep over, together we can dream in time. And nothing's gonna stop us having fun. So come on and sleep over.
Yes, I'm in hospital. What am I doing here? Well, if you're thinking broken limbs or sporting injury, guess again. It all started just 2 days ago in debating class. Classrooms are like maps. Everyone has their territory. And it's kind of nice knowing there's a part of that territory that's yours.
Today we will plunge into the world of debating. And here's our first topic. Write it down. That men are the stronger sex.
What's the debate?
This is not a statement of fact.
Now that's what my dad would call stating the flippin' obvious.
It is a subject for our debate. The for team will argue that men are the stronger sex. The against team will argue that men are not the stronger sex.
Miss, I thought all men descended from monkeys.
Rosie and Michael, you can be our first two captains. Kenny, you can be our timekeeper. Now, let's decide who's for and who's against.
But, Miss Nichols, I couldn't. We can't argue that men are stronger.
Yeah, and I'm not going to argue that I'm not stronger.
So, let's be fair and toss a coin. Your call, Rosie.
Yep, it was one of those defining moments. Do or die, life or death, us or them. Heads or
Tails.
Tails it is.
We'll argue against.
Okay, now, Rosie and Michael, come and draw 3 names each out of this bowl for your team members. You didn't think you were arguing boys against girls, did you?
The thing is, when you mess with the territories, well, it can cause a bit of friction. Teachers don't always get that.
So, Rosie's team is Lyndz, Matthew and Fliss. Frankie is on Michael's team with Sara and Marco.
And there it was in a nutshell. Frankie realised that no matter how much she hated it, 2 things were surely going to happen. She'd fight us, her best friends, and she'd have to do it by arguing that men are the stronger sex.
Very funny. Now run off and play like good little boys.
We don't really need a debate, do we? It's obvious who's stronger.
You seem to be forgetting whose team you're on.
Think of me as the standby. I'll stand by while you do the work.
Hang on, we're coming with you. Come on, Frankie.
How can this be happening?
Tiger Wood, Michael Schumacher,
David Beckham.
Leighton Hewitt, Spider-Man.
Huh? Spider-Man. Whatever sport you think of, men rule. They run faster, swim faster,
Jump higher.
kick more goals.
Hello, they play more football. Of course they kick more goals.
Duh. Hey, whose side are you on?
Yours, unfortunately.
Sorry for the delay, madame.
Speaking of which, what is he doing here?
Yeah, she's right. Officially, you're the enemy.
Suits me.
Surf's up. And you better remember whose side you're on, too. Don't want you blabbing our strategy to the sleepovers.
I'm not a snitch. Besides, we don't even have a strategy. She won't blab. She can't stand losing.
It'll help if we know what their strategy is. You can do some spying.
Rewind! I am not a snitch! She won't spy on it. You can, though. On Lyndz.
Yes.
Dinner's in a couple of hours.
So?
So, you must have worms.
Mind your own beeswax.
And you can mind your manners. Is this National Eat Huge Amount of Food Day or something?
This is seriously yum. It's sort of crispy, salty, juicy, crunchy. Not bad. We have to come up with a team line, a sort of theme. Check out these women. There's got to be some inspiration for a team line here.
Cleopatra, total style queen. The hair, the eyeliner, the strapless dresses.
Not to mention she dangled the entire Roman Empire from her little finger.
Great. Very, very smoothie. I'm waiting.
Your most royal, exalted highness. Smoothies haven't been invented yet.
Not interested in excuses? All three of you will be thrown to the lions at dusk. Okay, let's make a list of fabulous strong women throughout the ages.
I'm not meant to be helping. I'm timekeeper, remember? Matthew, you're meant to be helping us.
Hi, and see you later. Got a wave to catch.
My place tomorrow. Debating homework.
We need to decide who's doing what, who's speaking, who's standby, what our team line's gonna be.
Look, we'll talk tomorrow, after I find out what they're doing.
Poor Frankie, stuck with my dumb brother and Marco.
And she has to put up with Sara.
Well, we're stuck with Matthew.
No, Frankie's definitely got the dud end of the deal.
Mind you, she'll still throw herself into it.
She still want to win.
We can't let them win.
It'll look like we can't cut it without Frankie.
You better see what you can snip out at home. Okay. I suddenly don't feel too good. No wonder. Now don't go jumping to any conclusions. Because if you think I ended up in hospital for creative snack making, you're way off the mark. Meanwhile, Lynds's house was Espionage City. Michael tried to get hold of information on Lynds's team. And Lyndz tried to get hold of information on Michael's team. They both failed miserably.
I can't believe you're gonna eat all that.
Meanwhile, Fliss was wondering how much longer her little brother would stay little.
Do you think you can spare me one potato?
More. I need more.
Fliss became even more worried the next morning.
2 lunches?
I'm a growing boy.
Mum will give you as much as you want, you know.
I need extra.
Okay.
I get very hungry. Very. I eat heaps more than you think.
She decided to investigate. What have you got today?
Cheese?
I liked that homemade chutney you had in your sandwiches last week.
Yeah, ask your mum for that tomorrow.
What's going on here?
He's sharing his lunch.
Looks like stealing to me. And bullying.
Who's she?
My sister?
Woohoo! Poor little Callie-diddums. Gotta get his big sissy to fight his fight.
Why don't you have your own lunch?
We have.
We take his lunch.
Further up the road, some other kids take ours.
That's the system.
It's called a food chain.
Yeah, look it up.
Thanks. That helps.
Way to go, Fliss.
Didn't ask for your opinion.
All you need's a bit of muscle, Cal. The next time they hit on you for your lunch, you hit back. A shove in the guts, grab their bags, tip all their stuff out on the road. They'll soon get the message.
Who's going third speaker?
Hey, who made you the captain?
Well, someone's got to take the lead.
Yeah, well, I'll go first speaker. Marco can go in the middle, and you can go last.
Anyone from the strongest sex team want to take me on in a race?
Loud silence. How surprising.
Because they know we're stronger.
Actually, even though boys and girls are the same, strength-wise, men are stronger than women.
You traitor.
It's true. I wish it wasn't, but I've done the research.
You're not going to get up there and say that.
I have to.
You do not. It's your duty to throw the debate.
Hey, what time do we get to your place, Fliss?
The thing is, we're going to be doing debating homework.
That's cool. We can hang out in food tech.
We could, but it's in groups of 4.
And we thought we'd better use the time to talk about our arguments. The debate is tomorrow.
Fine. Making the muffins rise all depends on getting that spoonful right. Right?
You quit with the bossing. Don't know how the sleepovers can stand it.
They obviously can't.
That's way too much better. They expand when they cook.
I guess I should have told Frankie.
What?
I put salt in the M&M's baking powder.
You definitely should have told her.
Stand back. Don't bump.
What? What happened? Small things amuse small minds, Mum would say. Thanks for the warning. I get a bad mark for that too, you know.
Sorry, I should have told you. You're not really annoyed, are you? Who gives a hooey about food tech marks?
I care about all my marks.
What's happened to your sense of humor?
I guess things aren't that funny when there's no one to laugh with.
Well, chill, it's not forever. I feel sick again.
It's probably your conscience.
We should make our own pizzas more often. Here, try the pineapple and beetroot. Are you sure you don't mind being third speaker, Rosie? You virtually have to write the speech during the debate.
Come on, when have I ever minded having the last word?
It's perfect for you, Rosie. You can think on your feet. We still need to decide on a team line.
Thanks, Matthew. Useful contribution.
Strength is like our pizzas. Is that our team line? No, but strength comes in an amazing variety.
I know. Strength comes in all shapes and sizes.
That's it. Okay. The M&Ms and Frankie are going to argue men are stronger. They'll be going on about sport and muscle power. But we can talk about other ways to be strong.
Okay, what have we got?
Bravery, creativity,
Courage,
not taking sides,
brain power.
compassion.
I feel sick again.
It must have been that banana and pepper pizza you ate. Or it could be nerves.
It's funny, I don't think I feel nervous. Just remember, we're all depending on you.
We absolutely need Rosie to help us win this debate. I know. You'll get totally minced if Matthew has to replace her.
Matthew, wake up! I know. You're a growing boy who has to fuel up at night because bullies nicked your food.
I was bullied once.
You?
Yeah. I wasn't always tall and good looking, you know.
Please. So what happened?
It was a girl.
A girl?
Yeah, she used to wait for me on the way to school and make me carry her bags.
Why?
No, made her laugh.
How'd you stop it?
One day, I took her bags and accidentally on purpose dropped them in the river.
And that stopped it?
Yes, but she gave me a black eye.
That's what I'll do then.
What? Callum had that glazed look in his eyes. He'd either had a good idea, or it was a serious case of indigestion.
Roast beef and chutney.
Yummo.
That's foul! Exactly. It's my secret recipe. Chili, anchovies, and curry powder. All mushed up together.
You're not as big a wuss as we thought you were, Callum.
Man, that was seriously smart. Awesome.
Good morning and welcome to the first in our debating series. Today's topic will be that men are the stronger sex.
You betcha. I was raring to go. I was so up for it. I am woman. Hear me. Raw?
Stay cool. We need to win this thing.
Cheers. Of course we're gonna win. I just feel a bit strange.
To start off the debate, please welcome Michael Collins.
When we were given our topic, that men are the stronger sex, our team's first thought was, this is too easy. Of course men are stronger.
I'm sorry.
Wait your turn.
Rosie, are you okay?
I'm fine. I just...
Rosie!
Talk about a faker. It's a stunt.
She's really sick, you idiot.
Someone call an ambulance!
Your dad's on his way to the hospital. He'll be waiting.
But I feel he's better. I really do. Maybe Dad could take me to the hospital after the debate.
No chance.
But I can't leave you guys here with Matthew.
Who cares about the stupid debate? You just look after yourself.
What am I gonna say? What were you gonna say?
Just give them your best ideas.
You don't think he was stressed out, do you? Matthew? Mr. No Sweat, take it easy. Cooler than cool. I almost felt sorry for him. I said almost.
They're all blank.
You have to write the speech as we go. You're kidding. Which you would have known if you listened to us earlier. Just our luck. Rosie would have blitzed them.
And our opponents seem to think strength is just physical, but we think strength is heaps more than that. And stuff like endurance, courage, creativity.
Rebuttal. Attack their argument.
Oh yeah, sorry. Right, so men are not the stronger sex. For a start, there are more women than men in the world. So if you had like a whole planet tug-of-war, all men versus all women, women will obviously win.
And I think, we think,
Well, this idea of a whole planet tug-of-war, we rebut it on the grounds that it is totally mega stupid.
And what about the strength of creativity? Just think of the millions of kids who have learnt to love reading because of Harry Potter. I mean, J.K. Rowling. Who is a woman.
All these airy-fairy definitions of what strength means, creativity, endurance, give me a break. Strength is all about this. And we all know it.
Good luck, Matthew.
We sure weren't expecting Rosie to be carted off in an ambulance today. So, I'm not exactly prepared. But, okay, here's something. I saw a little dude today sorting out a problem.
That doesn't help us, you dummy. Callum's a boy.
I'm not finished. This little dude was cool and pretty brave. He outsmarted some bullies. He used inner strength. I think that's what makes men and women equally strong. That's the strength that really counts, and we've both got that. And so, if that's true, it must mean that men are not the stronger sex. Men and women are equal.
Thanks to both teams for a fabulous debate. You may have a few minutes of quiet talking time while the other judges and I make our decision.
Normally, we're not allowed to use our mobile phones during class time, but this was an emergency.
She's already out of surgery.
Surgery?
Surgery? Surgery.
I know you've guessed by now. I had appendicitis. They got me in the nick of time.
Good speech, man.
Yeah. Well, was pretty good, wasn't I? But you don't really think that men and women are equally strong, do you?
As if.
Right, everyone. We've made our decision. There was good work from both sides, but for the strength of their arguments and the impressive impromptu performance, the winning team is Rosie Cartwright.
I wasn't pleased to be missing out on the party. But it wasn't long before the party came to me.
We won! We are the champions! We are the champions! We are the champions! We are the champions!
Hey, Frankie. Frankie, hi.
Hey, Frankie.
You would have been proud of them. And Matthew, who would have thought he'd be so good?
It's true, Rosie. He came up with our winning argument. We were mega shocked.
So is he.
I'm glad you're back.
Really? I was kind of getting into hanging with the boys and Sara. Not.
Wow. Who'd have thought we'd ever have a sleepover in hospital?
We have to leave some for Rosie. She won't be able to eat until tomorrow.
Do we have to?
Hey!
So, there you have it, folks. A story about what it means to be strong. I'll tell you a secret. To me, there's no better strength than friendship. In fact, it's hard to think of much that's stronger. Except maybe Kenny's snoring.